Welcome everybody back to another BOLDcast reaction. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
And this is One Piece, episode 3 of the live action. Tell No Tales. What happened last time?
Last time they defeated Buggy and punched him into oblivion and put all his pieces into little boxes.
Save the village!
Yeah, save that village. Their village is still destroyed, but at least they're alive.
But the people are alive. That's what really matters. And we learned a little bit about devil fruits. We learned a little bit about, Shanks and that whole thing. We saw him lose an arm.
Yes.
And questions still left unanswered about, what his power is, whether he can control beasts or whether he was just staring that thing down and he was a badass and, scared it away. Still not 100% sure. Not sure if that's an adaptation thing. We talked about that before because we're watching for the first time. We don't know the rules and everything. And there's a little bit of ambiguity and we're not sure if it's because the adaptation's being vague or if it's because the source material sets it up that way. We don't really know. And that's something that we'll figure out once we get to the anime, which we'll be watching after we finish the live action series. And maybe we'll figure out more details as we go along. But just remember, everybody, quick reminder that part of the confusion is part of the journey. So, I'm sure a lot of people are going to be trying to correct us or inform us in the comments. We're recording these in advance, so we won't be, we won't be able to read them in time to watch this video. But just want to remind everybody that part of getting into the series is being exposed to it on our own terms and getting things wrong and then figuring them out as we go along. So hopefully people weren't too crazy about correcting us or trying to tell us how things work, because we aren't going to be listening anyway. So in the best way possible, just to preserve the reaction, not because we don't want to interact with you guys. Anyway, what?
Just the way you said that was funny.
Anyway, leave a like and subscribe. Let's get into episode 3. Very excited. Check out our main channel for other reactions to other things. And check out Patreon to get a few weeks ahead. Not sure how many episodes. You can see how far ahead we are at this very moment by going to patreon.com/BOLDcast. That's link in the description. Make sure to subscribe to our One Piece channel. And if you really want to help us out, share the video with somebody or just click the share button. That works on Instagram and TikTok and stuff. I don't know if it works on YouTube, but you can just click the share button, copy the link, and just maybe
do nothing with it.
And do nothing. Maybe it'll help. Maybe YouTube will be like, oh, people are sharing this. Give that a try. That's a thing on other platforms. I'm sure you guys have seen it. I don't know if it's a thing on this. I genuinely don't. Maybe do that. But also, if you actually really want to help us out, you can watch other things on the channel. Since this is a new channel, if you watch other things on the channel, that's actually after watching videos. Like and commenting, that's an easy thing. But if you want to go the extra mile, that's something you could do, because YouTube really smiles upon that. Since it's a new channel, it could help us a lot. Anyway, all that promotion stuff out of the way. Let's get into that actual thing you came here for.
Village 7 years ago. The rope burn would have been immense from that.
I love the names for the places in this.
Very whimsical.
Syrup Village, Shells Town.
Pirates! The pirates are coming! They're attacking the village! Pirates! Where are the cannons?
He's just crying wolf.
Every day.
No pirate will get past me.
We're all no pirates. Haven't been in years.
That's where you're wrong. I know they're coming. Any day now. You're not. The great Captain Usopp will protect you.
When are you gonna stop wasting your life, Usopp?
They're coming! Pirates!
They're coming! At some point! Get ready! Just in case!
Ooh.
I like how they redo the...
I love that. The title,
yeah.
the title card, it's so sick. And it's different material, it's different lighting. I made our channel banner thing after being inspired by the main title of this, or the title card of this show. And just after seeing a couple of these, it's just they're really, whoever made it is clearly a professional.
Nami, I think the toilet's busted.
We don't have a toilet.
Oh.
That was our fish barrel, you piece of shit.
What?
Oh, it's her.
Her phone's ruined.
Oh,
Okay, it's okay.
just put it in rice. Dry it out.
What did you do?
I didn't do anything.
Well, you're cleaning those swords around all the time. You must have broken something.
If you're such a good thief, maybe you should have stolen a better boat.
Guys. Okay, crew meeting.
True.
We're gonna need a better ship if we want to make it to the Grand Line. A real pirate ship. Worthy of the Straw Hat crew.
Wait.
Why'd you steal Buggy's boat?
Yeah, that's what I was
Put it
thinking.
on the next one. The point is...
Maybe Buggy didn't have a boat?
I thought we saw his boat.
We did.
Yeah.
Why didn't they take fucking Buggy's boat?
Gecko Islands. We can probably make it there before our ship sinks. Let's just want to get a better one.
Good. With the working toilet.
Great job, navigator.
You're still not hanging that on my ship.
It's fine.
That's what you
Then
think.
the next boat we get is gonna be my ship. And I'll hang whatever I want on it. Not hanging that on my ship, just hangs it to himself and stands in the front of the boat.
Watch them steal this fucking marine warship.
I think it's a bit big for the three of them.
Luffy can cover a lot of ground. He stretches. He could do multiple stations.
Am I understood, Marines?
Why did I have to get dragged along for this?
Because you talk like this. Anyone who talks like this is destined to do shit work.
Oh,
You two cadets.
he's redoing it properly so he doesn't get in shit.
Hey, what do you think you're doing? I already tied that knot.
Not would have slipped. I'm just trying to...
Just trying to show me up. You think you can do anything I can't do?
Oh, I was trying to, help.
Cadets. Which one of you secured this rigging?
He did, sir.
Is that true?
Excellent job. You're promoted.
Yes, sir.
To find not, son. You've spent time at sea.
Like I've told you. Yes, I was a slave. My Vice Admiral. Have you forgotten our only time that we've spoken?
Find a rope and practice. I would have hoped your father would have taught you better.
Learn how to tie a noose. Get the fuck off my ship. Make yourself useful.
Okay. Clown was worth 15 million berry.
Aw, you fucking idiots.
Stuffed his head in a bag and brought it with us.
Why Marine would pay you that bounty anyway?
You're kind of a wanted man yourself now.
Didn't think of that.
Yeah, now you have to be a pirate because you can't collect bounties anymore.
What a way to get up.
All the more reason to get to the Grand Line. Fresh start.
You're right.
What is with this right now? I feel like
Working on it. Did you push the sloop out to sea like I told you?
Yeah. No Marines are gonna be following us here.
Well, we're not going to be here for very long. Turns out Surf Village is known for their shipbuilding. Lots of
lucky.
options.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Well,
man?
great. We have some money to buy a ship. Oh wait.
Uh,
Yeah, what is up with this camera work? Are they just trying to get it? They might be like, there might be a battle here later, and they're trying to get us to get the audience to like know the. Oh, look who it is.
Yeah, who could have foreseen this? The people who were here were dumb.
Where did he set up his tent?
Well, it's about time one of my sorry excuses for a supporting cast showed up. Now get out of my way!
Wouldn't the town have kicked him out? How did he keep his tent?
I mean, they would have to dismantle it, I think.
I mean, I would if I was set free. What the fuck is that thing?
Show's on hiatus.
Arlong wants a word.
Arlong?
Well, you can tell Arlong that I don't take requests.
What's Shark Boy doing in this show?
Oh, you could just knock him out? That would have been good to know.
What do you mean, can you just knock? Of course you knock him out.
I know, but just like every time you like punch him, you just like detach. And he was like flying around.
Yeah, I wonder. Why didn't he split then?
That guy seemed pretty solid, maybe.
This is devil fruit. Steel skin?
Yeah.
Three of us right now.
I'm
looks-
not leaving this place.
He looks
until
kind of
I
like
get more people.
he looks kind of like a hammerhead shark. Maybe that was the thing, as a play on that.
You want to steal a ship?
how else did you expect us to get one?
I don't know. But we can't steal one.
What kind of pirate are you?
A ship is not just a ship. It's a part of our crew. We need to find the perfect one. And we're gonna get it the right way.
I guess that's why they didn't steal Buggy's ship. Or why he didn't.
Exactly.
I'm surprised Nami didn't try to. I guess it's just too big for them, like you said.
Yeah.
Trying to check and see how lax the security is around
They
here.
should have stolen some of his treasure or something. Probably had stuff laying around.
I think his money was tied up in the slaves. Probably cash poor.
Yo, this ship is.
He's gonna say he's a pirate and this guy's gonna lose his
Tell me
mind.
about her.
Caravel class, top of the line, 96 feet of pure luxury. Cannon decks fore and aft.
Is she fast?
The fast, not a ship in the East Blue could keep up with this baby.
She's perfect.
You can say that again.
I wonder if he made it or if it's like passed down and he's just maintaining it.
Well, their whole economy runs on building ships. So
I know, but like maybe his dad or a grandparent or something built that boat.
Okay, well, sell it to us.
I don't think the guy ever said that.
Yeah, the ship. We'll take it.
With what money?
He's not for sale. Huh? And technically, I'm not a salesman.
Do you even work here?
Of course I do. I'm chief technician in charge of incrustation removal and aviary waste eradication. Crow, what?
You're the janitor.
Chemicals and cleans bird shit.
You can't help us.
Wait, I can. Owner of this ship just happens to be my closest friend in the world.
Your friend owns this ship.
Not just this one, she owns the whole shipyard. She's rich. I'm pretty respected.
Luffy. He's just no weighing the whole time.
Well, I guess it doesn't hurt to say hello.
She's rich. She's like, oh, she's rich. Can you introduce us?
Quite a handle on basic seamanship.
Yes, I
Told
told you.
That pirate should be yours.
Okay, so you do remember.
Yes, sir. I was supposed to work alongside the crew. They would lock me in the bilge if I didn't.
The bilge. What a place to get locked.
Here it is. You play?
A little, sir.
Good.
He's gonna become like his full-on apprentice and like his son figure, maybe.
This guy, whenever we're with this, like in this part of the story, I'm just so filled with anxiety.
I think Kobe gives that impression. The
Yeah.
actor for Kobe, by the way, is really good. I want to say that. Like we've complimented other actors, but he's playing the part really well.
Guy's giving me an open invitation to drop by anytime I want.
Whoa. Look at that panda and that tiger.
1%? She lives here with her butler and a few other staff.
I bet he's not invited. I bet he's not invited.
Money really shows you who people truly are.
You haven't met
Care
them.
about themselves and what's theirs.
Sounds like someone I know.
Somebody's got some bias.
Rob the place blind.
At least a little blurry.
So, if you have an
Good one.
invitation, why are we going around the back way? Oh, I've never used a front entrance. This is more of a VIP entrance reserved for special guests.
Uh-huh.
I wonder if this is a set.
Whoa,
It looks
that's so
CG.
cool.
Once it gets us inside the house, who cares?
A bear.
You know, there's actually a more exclusive entrance back this way.
Usopp,
I
get the
love those.
fuck out of here.
I love those lily pads.
You ain't welcome here, you know it.
I know nothing of the sort. I'm here to give Kaya an extra special gift.
Or is she like, they're like childhood friends or something? She's like sick. And they're like really protective of her because he's like a street rat type thing.
Happy birthday.
You remembered.
Of course I did.
Usopp, we've had this discussion. You mustn't show up unannounced.
Nonsense, Galador. Have you come to tell me another story? I do love hearing about your adventures.
I'll do you one better. I brought some of my crew.
He's just an expert bullshitter, but she just is so pure and loves hearing about it.
Miss Gaia, it is a bit last minute. I'm afraid the kitchen hasn't prepared for any extra guests.
Well, prepare for it.
Galador, it's my birthday. Can't be too much trouble, can it?
Of course, Miss Gaia. Anything for you.
All right. When do we?
He gives very
Not dressed like that.
Godo from Hunter x Hunter.
Saying the same thing.
Kindly show Usopp.
He's about to flick a bunch of coins at you. They're gonna expose some sort of corruption. Maybe the butler is like embezzling
yeah, I don't know
money.
what they're doing. If they're trying to like just like,
Are they poisoning her?
or they're just trying to like keep her really. Either they really care about her,
I
or
bet-
they're trying to like isolate her so that they get all her money when
Yeah.
she dies.
Either when
She
she
doesn't
dies
have
or they're like
family.
keeping her weak and isolated
To figure out.
because she's like the heiress to this fortune or something.
So what if he does?
I love her room.
Find another way. I wanted to give you your birthday present.
This is sweet.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be like a shell. Something lame like that. Or a pearl? Is that a pearl?
A giant pearl!
Holy crap. Or is this just a
Or is it
painted
just
rock?
A painted rock.
Doesn't look like a pearl.
It was
Yeah.
guarded by a giant goldfish.
He just painted a rock.
I had to weather a storm, my ship almost capsizing to find it. I barely made landfall. Only it wasn't land I was on. It was a massive piece of goldfish shit.
I wonder if it's gonna be revealed at the end. Oh yeah, she is sick. That like she knew he was lying the whole time, but she just liked having a friend. Something really sad like that.
That was her special medication.
I'm sure it's not
killing her.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not spiked. Well, that's poison. I mean, come on.
That's fully poison.
I don't think they have Gatorade in this world. That's poison.
This tea is the only thing that makes me feel better. That and your stories, of course.
Well, I'll keep going on these great adventures as long as you want to hear them.
It's so sad.
I really miss them for the world. Well, what do you think?
You look like Nami.
Oh damn!
Hey, Zoro! What you gonna wear?
Something black.
Oh, I thought that was
I
new
thought it was
clothes.
his outfit. No, it's just his robe.
The butler seemed familiar to you guys.
Yeah, I think he was at the last dinner party I attended.
I swear I've seen him somewhere.
He's a pirate. He's a fucking pirate. And he's taking her for everything she's worth.
What's this?
Still Nami.
I said I'm wearing black.
I hate you guys.
I feel kind of bad for Kaya.
Don't feel bad for her. She's rich.
Stuff, all this space, it's gonna make a person feel lonely.
Rich people don't have the same emotions we do. This stuff doesn't make her feel lonely, it makes her feel important.
Maybe you need to be a little bit.
She's clearly got some backstory to get to.
I'm sure we can work out a way to get that ship.
No way. Rich people don't stay rich by giving things away.
You wanna bet?
What are the terms?
If I win, you join my crew.
It's Kaya to give me that ship.
And when you can't.
And steal one?
Steal one and move on.
That's how confident
He's
he is.
really confident.
He knows it's not gonna happen because he would never do that.
Don't. I can hardly believe it. You're into such a fine.
I can hardly believe it. You're so resilient after all these years. I've been poisoning you for 5 years at this point, my girl.
18. You should marry me, your butler,
I had nothing.
so that if you
when your
die,
parents took me in.
I will get your
When
money.
they passed, well,
They told me to
let's
marry
just
you.
say it has been an honor to repay their kindness and yours by serving you these past 3 years.
Why are you saying this? Like
killed them.
It's gonna happen. I know.
He killed them, dude.
Friend,
Or did he?
I don't know how I'll ever repay you.
I can be a tad overprotective at times.
He's
But
crying.
it's just because I couldn't bear to think what I would do with something to happen to you.
Is it because he's trying to kill her right now?
Just a bit.
Or are we just completely wrong and like misreading this guy?
I shall try. What could be my birthday gift to you?
What if he's not even doing it for him, but what if he has some sort of debt that he needs to pay? So the plan was to do this from the start, but like along the way he got feelings for her, but now he's just kind of bought in.
Yeah, it's the poison
Now,
cake or whatever.
preparations coming along. Sham.
Name is Sham. What a name for a liar. Very fortuitous that they showed up on her birthday because he was probably just going to kill her instantly on her birthday anyway, whether they came or not. Shit.
Game. You're overthinking things, son. You're too focused on not...
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just scared for my life at all times. It's a reflex.
Is this Go or is this backgammon? I always get them confused.
You just keep getting in your own way.
It's Go.
Your move. Do it.
He's training him, training arc. To be a navigator, maybe? Or just in
Relax a little
strategy?
bit
Just to
and
be
be able to do
confident?
something, yeah.
Yeah.
I let you win.
Maybe he did.
Action is the only language they understand, so we need to speak it louder. Especially with these young upstarts.
I wonder what his backstory is and why he's like so crazy about,
Yeah.
you know? It'll be, that's something that'll be interesting when we watch the anime, because it'll,
These are so good.
backstories are like sometimes like added in sort of retroactively to fill out a character. I don't know if he's just supposed to be an antagonist and then, I don't know.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? Like,
Do you have dragon?
it'll be interesting to see.
Oh, well. Hey, Zoro, you gotta try this.
He's like screaming.
Got all I need right here.
So you manage all of Kaya's finances?
Oh, yes. I've handled her family's accounts, both personal and professional, for years.
Fascinating. You know, I've always
Oh, she's in the
been
Chinese
interested
dress.
in learning about the intricacies of the shipbuilding business.
May I present Miss Kai?
Nami in that Chinese like gown is like a classic character design for her.
You look absolutely radiant.
I'm so glad you could make it.
This is a milestone. I wouldn't miss for the world. Parents would be so proud.
You'll see them again soon. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it.
Mommy, I love that dress on you.
Thanks.
Belonged to my mother. It was one of her favorites.
Sorry.
Not at all. I'm sure she would agree. It suits you splendidly.
Keep it. She's just the nicest person ever. Totally like
Met before. Highly doubtful, sir. Funky bar. Mirror Ball Island. Funky bar. Well, I can assure you I've never patronized that type of a...
Kaya, I wonder if I may have your ear.
giving away that he knows what it is.
Transfer of ownership of the shipyard.
Oh no.
I want to discuss.
Oh no.
Mary, it's always business with you. Tonight is about celebration. Shall we all move to the...
Trying to look inconspicuous.
Yes. Oh.
These sets are
all
crazy.
these
Look at the
plates.
plates. I don't know how much is real
I'd love to try
when it's in the background like that. It looks real.
I'm sorry, Miss Cal. Now, you know that certain foods can affect your constitution.
You can only eat the poison one.
But she has prepared your special soup.
Oh no.
Looks pretty special.
It's your birthday. You should be able to eat whatever you want.
Well, Miss Kai's
That's what I'm
medical
saying.
condition necessitates that I closely monitor her dietary needs.
Does it mean you also speak for her?
I'll take your fish.
Usopp, pay attention, big man.
Something that you wanted to talk to Kaya about?
Yes. Usopp told me that you own the whole shipyard.
Well, actually, my parents founded the shipyard, and Mary's been running the business since they passed.
Oh no, she's 18. She's gonna inherit the shipyard.
Tonight at midnight, I will become the sole owner.
Well, that's great because we want to buy a ship from you.
I see. Usopp mentioned that you're sailors.
Nope, not sailors.
Oh boy.
We're pirates.
I told you the pirates were coming. I told you. You all didn't listen.
We have what? We have already defeated an evil clown, raided a marine base, and taken down a captain with an axe.
But she loves the stories.
You sound a lot like your adventures, Usopp.
That's crazy. Oh.
That's crazy.
Being a pirate has been my dream as long as I can.
This guy just takes over any situation.
Explain what that means to you there, Luffy.
Heading up to the Grand Line, where even more adventures await us.
She's like, that sounds so cool.
He's gonna knock over her soup.
Do it. Kick it across the room.
King of the pirates.
You serious?
Kaya, you have a beautiful ship out there. A caravel with a sheep figurehead. It spoke to me. That's the ship we need to follow our dreams. I promise you will take care of it and tame it. Truly like any other member of our crew. Because the ship is also a home.
That will be quite enough.
It's so beautiful, but so tragic knowing what happens to it. I mean, we don't know what happens to it, but...
Now look what you've done. You've upset Miss Gaia. All of you.
Tip over that soup and watch it, like, sizzle into
Yeah,
the
I know.
floorboards.
It's late. Let them stay the night.
No, no, no.
Well, she didn't eat the soup.
First thing in the morning.
I know, but... she's gonna have her tea before bed.
Oh, they're gonna bring up the soup for her.
Don't you think?
I think it went really well.
I think it went really well. I just wish that they weren't trying to poison her.
Hopefully Nami overcomes her suspicion of her and it applies that in the right place.
Exactly.
Interrupting something?
No, you've just saved me from getting beaten again.
Oh shit, is he getting too
What is it?
good for his own good?
Spotted the wreckage of an abandoned sloop. Found this on board.
You...
Couldn't have gotten far.
That fucking idiot, man. God damn, this kid.
Like, if you didn't make that, then they would never have known.
Yes, sir.
Your position as senior cadet has proven unwarranted. Nepotism can only get you so far. This is your chance to show me what you've got, cadet. Don't waste it.
Yes, sir.
I'm really loving this, like, this mentor type thing, even though he's, like, apparently the bad guy. But I wonder if he's, like, has bad intentions, or if he's just using him and he's just a piece of shit deep down, or if he really is, like, seeing something in him and caring about him.
Wait,
So sorry. I tend to be
he's gonna just kill this guy.
on my feet.
I must speak with Miss Gaia immediately. This whole notion of transferring the shipbuilding business to you is
Nami's
rather
listening.
unusual, to say the least.
Oh, he's actually a good guy.
For Miss Gaia.
Yeah.
So,
I would still like to discuss the matter with Miss Gaia.
He's gonna die.
our wishes, Mary.
Then she can tell me herself. That young woman has been through enough.
I don't want this guy to die.
I thought that he
It's
was in
almost-
on it.
Oh.
Devil fruit. He's super fast.
Mm-hmm.
Not at all. I won't stand for this any longer.
Oh.
What's up with the knives?
Edward Scissorhands.
Yeah, I know. But they hold it like Dio. Oh no,
Man.
it's no. Oh. Is that a glove or is that his part of his power?
It kind of it looks like
It
a
looks
glove.
like a glove. Shit.
Man.
Is this the best way to ask for an autograph? I mean, sheesh.
I'll never get over the pores on his nose. It freaks me out.
I know.
It makes me self-conscious.
All right, what do you want?
Are they keeping him captive in his own tent? Is this Arlong? I like his hat.
Arlo?
It's Arlong.
I run things here in the East Blue. I'm here to remind you of your place in the food chain.
It's like Apex Predator, is that his whole thing?
Wait. You know who's out there really disrespecting you? It's that little rubber prick in a small hat goes by the name of Luffy.
That little rubber prick.
Just knocked over a Marine base in Shelltown. And then he stole a map of the Grand Line, and now he's talking shit about fighting the One Piece.
The One Piece. An excuse for humans to spread their filth across the seas.
Listen.
Is he not human?
Let me live.
Does he look superhuman to you?
I mean, he's got fucking a nose and eyes and
Have you
ears.
seen his nose? It's like a fish.
He's got hands. He's got thumbs. I mean, Buggy's got a fucked up nose, but he's a human.
Yeah.
He doesn't call other people these humans. Like.
Hey, Zoro!
Too bad you guys are sneaking around over here, not like in the area where someone was being killed.
Midnight Zack. Of course.
They're both super suspicious.
I love how he walks. He's gonna steal some shit.
I never get over the pan flutes. The soundtrack is so good. Of course, the candelabras.
Yeah, I was gonna say, how about whatever's in these little, like, decorative cases?
Nami?
Oh.
What are you doing? Is everything right?
Sorry, this house is so massive. I was just trying to find the bathroom.
With the pillowcase. So, you are a pirate, after all.
Careful.
I hate pirates. But I am who I am. And I won't apologize for that.
To be honest, I find some of the decor to be a bit gaudy. I'd be voted only for charity.
I'm not charity.
No, of course not. What's the point in having so much if you can't share it with others? Like those in need, family.
Oh, she's like so nice. I'm so scared. I really don't want her to die. I kind of think she's not going to, but it's scary.
She might. What if she dies and instead of leaving it to the butler, she leaves it to Usopp?
I love
the whole
her
shipyard.
room so much.
Claire, are you okay? What'd you do? What?
Doesn't like getting sympathy or.
One wrong move and a break. I don't want your pity.
Well, you won't get it then.
Fuck you, bitch. Jesus, careful where you point that thing.
Couldn't sleep either, huh? Not after that dinner.
I love this kitchen.
This is sick.
I want this
This
kitchen.
is sick.
Sometimes I get carried away.
Oh no.
Can we paint our kitchen this green?
Sure. Do it.
I thought his head was gonna explode. All that stuff true that you said about the clown and the axe hand guy?
Mm-hmm. Everyone? I mean, they're not as exciting as your adventures.
And the One Piece. You really going after that?
Yep. I'm gonna be the one to find it too.
Man. I wish I could do that. But
Well, you can't.
I
And
can't.
do I have the opportunity for you?
Kaya needs me.
God damn it. She's gonna die.
No, she's not, and then she'll be fine, and then he can leave and go have real adventures.
Is it
But she's the only reason he's staying.
We've known each other for years.
What happened to them?
They got sick.
They died at sea.
Pirates. And then that
All these
fucker came
years,
here.
it still takes my breath away. I couldn't even go through their belongings. Locked up the memories in the East Wing and the bedrooms.
Are they gonna go through it?
Sorry.
Have you ever lost anyone close to you?
No.
Lion.
So, rich girl.
You're not very good at this friends thing, are you?
No, I guess I'm not.
She's gorgeous. And she's super smart. She has
Boy
Is Zoro
sleepovers.
gonna like find some poison hanging around here?
Of course
please?
he will.
And know what it is because he's smart?
Light likes me, do you?
I don't care.
You're asking around there.
Hey, but if you were Kaya, would you like me?
I already like you. You're a great shot.
We could use someone like
My
that.
dad, he's a notorious pirate. I don't really remember him that well because he left for a life at sea when I was just a baby, but he'll be back one day.
You got something great. Yes, sir. He's your dad?
Yeah, why, you heard of him?
Heard of him? I know him. He's a part of Shanks' bro.
Oh.
Wait, you know my dad?
He was the guy when they were loading up and they were like, oh, 3 hours with, yeah.
So you guys
Won't last 3 hours.
hung out? Yeah.
That's really awesome.
If you guys are gonna talk about feelings, I'm really gonna need a drink.
Oh, there's a wine cellar in the basement.
Yes, go to the cellar.
Oh, shit.
Please, let's go to the cellar. Now. Please go.
What is he doing? What's this? What?
Just put that half-eaten chicken carcass. Is he gonna eat that?
Everything I need right here.
Oh my. I mean, if you can eat a map and a scroll case, you can eat some poison?
Hopefully.
He's gonna puke up the poison and know she's being poisoned, probably.
Now we're talking.
Ah, shit. Well, the candles are all lit. Never seen blue wine before. What the fuck is that
Yeah, I'm
about?
pretty sure they keep the good stuff over here.
Oh. That was kind of bold when you can move that fast to just leave a dead body laying on the ground.
Yeah, right. And he lit all the candles before he got rid of the body. Or did he leave it there for it to be found?
Oh, he's gonna remember him now.
Or is the butler gonna try and frame them for killing this guy?
Oh.
And then use it as a way to kick them out? Oh no, he's just sloppy. Oh shit.
Those blades. I knew I'd seen your face somewhere. On a wanted poster. Your Kuro. Captain of the Black Cat Pirates.
We've seen his poster. I don't think we saw the face, but Kuro. Oh, Kuro was.
Bahador's a pirate?
The dead one. They say you were killed by Axan Morgan.
One that imbecile's ego helped me perpetuate.
I got just like
Yeah, it was in the safe. His poster was in the safe.
Oh.
Ah, shit. Oh god. Is he gonna kill Usopp?
Luffy, where are you right now? Can you just come in and puke that soup all over this guy?
Are you freaking kidding me?
Just an average high school weeb.
Yeah. Sanest weeb. Soundtrack, dude.
What about Usopp? He got away.
No matter.
He could ruin the plan.
Let him say whatever he wants. No one will believe him anyway.
She believes everything.
I know,
he
but
says.
if she's dead by the end of the night, no one in the town's gonna believe him. He cried wolf like every day of his entire life.
Go on.
Shit.
Man, I hope they come in to kill her when Nami's in here.
Your friends too. We can discuss a deal for the caravan.
I'd like that.
Except we literally have no money. But we'll come back and tell you stories about it.
May not be my place. Don't let Claude or anyone for that matter run your life. You're stronger than you think.
I appreciate that. Good night, Nami.
Good night.
Don't forget your pillow.
I was gonna make a witching well joke.
Like,
is there gonna be her parents' skeletons in there?
Ow!
Really? Oh.
No trace left behind.
That was the biggest mistake of your life.
Crack on.
That was literally the biggest mistake of your whole life, was throwing the swords down there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
This fucking moron.
Help me! Please open up! I swear it's the truth, they're really on fire! You're not
The boy who cried pirate. I feel so bad for him though.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, let me go.
Usopp, you can't keep telling people that pirates are coming.
But they are coming. And Dad's coming with them. He'll be home soon, I promise.
It's wonderful news, Usopp. But you do know that even if he doesn't come,
He will. I know he will. Then you'll start feeling better.
you're right. Of course you're right.
Mom?
She just died right there.
Mom?
Pirates are here. Why won't anybody believe me?
Is it Luffy? No.
Oh.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, man.
Oh no.
That's kind of genius writing. Oh my god.
This is so good because now he doesn't have to capture Luffy because instead he can capture this clown who the other guy who has already been like accused as a traitor said that he killed and didn't kill. So now at least there's actual other pirates there that he can deal with and take care of conveniently while you know, so he can still do something good while Luffy gets away again.
Did they kill Captain Morgan, or did they just tie him up to the cross as like a punishment?
It seemed like they probably didn't kill him, but he was probably like tied up, disgraced, and like kicked out. I wonder if we might see him later as like a drunk on the side of the street, or if he'll like try and get his shit together, or if he like, I don't know if we'll see him again, or if he was just kind of like a...
I wonder if he knew and he made a deal with Kuro.
I think it seems more likely that
he failed
that
and he knows he failed.
and then just made up that he
Killed him.
Yeah.
Well, and he faked his death, right?
Yes.
So maybe they made a deal, and that's why he had the wanted poster in his safe. Because it was a secret, and it was like the big score that like made him a badass as a Marine dude. And then it turns out it's all based on a lie, and it's a lie that was allowed this guy to fake his death and then go here. So maybe that's why it was in his safe. I'm not sure, but that's just a game theory. I love this episode. This is my favorite episode by far.
This
by
was
like
a really,
by a
really good episode.
freaking country mile out of the 3 we've seen. For sure. This is so good. Love Usopp. Love Kaya. Love Kobe and Garp's like more. And here's the thing, again with like the whole adaptation thing, is I like Garp in this, and I don't know if I'm supposed to or if they made him likable. Like, okay, what I'm getting at is like when you do a big production like this, it's like there's the source material and then how the source material is interpreted by the writers based on maybe things that happen with the character way down the line, because when this stuff was getting adapted first, all the details of these characters might not have been known. So there's details that maybe made them likable in the future that they're incorporating into the introduction here, or his whole personality, or it's just the director taking their own interpretation of the character or what they want to portray. It's unclear, or it's just the actor is charismatic and giving a good performance. So again, this is like, I don't. Why I'm pointing this out is because it makes me really excited to compare and to eventually see these relationships like play out both in this show and when we get to the anime later. It's like, it's gonna be so interesting to see if I like Garp and Kobe's relationship as much as I do here, or if it's even shown. You know?
Or if it's shown, but like maybe not as much, because I feel like they are really getting into it a lot more than I thought.
Yeah.
And you know, Garp seems to be taking a special interest in Kobe, and he can see that he's really anxious, but he's really competent, and like when he puts him under pressure and like gives him that time limit, he really shines and can beat him. So it's like it's almost like an Armin type character of like this like very, very smart but maybe not so confident because he's really weak and kind of pathetic at times.
Mm-hmm.
But he's a really great guy and has really strong character and you know, is kind of maybe a little bit of a genius in some ways.
Yeah.
So
and once he gets that confidence, he'll just be a total badass.
Yeah, he's like, look, when you're not thinking about it and you're just doing it, you're really good.
Like,
now stop overthinking everything and being an anxious mess.
It seems like maybe Garp was letting him win at the beginning to like get his confidence up, or like gave him a little taste of like challenged him, didn't fully play down his skill, but probably like gave him a chance to like prove to himself that he could do it. And then it cuts later and it's like, well, I'm just getting saved from being beaten again, implying that he probably is not letting him win at all, and
he's like actually trying now,
which means he has a lot of potential, and like in the future could be. I just wonder, I wonder with Kobe how his character might change as it goes along, like as he gets deeper into this, and depending how this encounter goes at Syrup Village, I wonder if he'll like turn into a more hardcore Marine, like if he'll follow more in Garp's footsteps and like trying to stop pirates, not just trying to help people, but like if he'll get corrupted by it, or if there'll be some kind of betrayal, or maybe not Luffy, but maybe other pirates will do fucked up things in front of him, or he'll see what happens here and like he'll see Kaya die and see how like, or something, maybe I wonder if he'll get corrupted or if he'll stay this like challenging inspirational figure within the Marines.
Or if he's kind of going to be like the opposite of Luffy, like how Luffy's like, not all pirates are bad people, and he's like, he maybe also kind of shares the same sentiment. It's like, yes, like most of like maybe 99% of these pirates are like horrible and doing bad things, but you know, maybe we don't need to like, maybe we need to like look at the severity of their crimes. Although to be fair, Luffy did like steal something extremely valuable, and that like, you know, that's quite a serious crime. He broke into a Marine base, and you know, but it's I am really interested to see
like how are they going to take that, because it's again, they're setting up this like parallel growth between them, and I can imagine Luffy's going to stay pretty much the same generally. Maybe he'll have some shit that happens or whatever that like makes him grow, but I think that he'll remain that like inspirational guy, and his personality won't change a whole lot. He'll stay that like as that sort of figure throughout the whole story. But with Kobe here, I don't know if he'll be with the story the whole time, if he'll rise through the ranks quickly, if it'll be like a really slow build, or if how will his philosophy change when he gets that confidence? Will he become more jaded? Will he become more jaded and then like realize he's become jaded and then become better? Or will he, you know, how it's just, there's a lot, and that's like part of the reason why I'm so interested to get into the series is because I don't know where things go, and it's so long. There's so much room for everything to grow. Is like a lot of times when we analyze series and like try to make predictions, it's based on like, well, between now and the next like 2 or 3 seasons, the character arc is going to be resolved, and we're going to be moving on to something else.
But it's like, if this, and that's the thing. The other thing, it's like these characters, like, some of them like don't have to be like if Garp is like the antagonist at this point, he doesn't have to be for like the entire stretch of the manga or the anime or whatever. He could just be for like these first 40 episodes that this show is essentially covering, you know what I mean? Like we have no way of knowing how long things are going to last or stay the way that they are, or if how many because like I thought Kobe was gonna get dropped off, and then we weren't really gonna see much of him, and it was gonna be like a reveal later on. So I'm pleasantly surprised getting to see him like not on a day-to-day basis, but like flashing back to him and seeing what he's doing. I am also interested to see if Garp has kind of a backstory as to why he hates pirates so much, because we obviously know that he conducted the extremely smart move of executing Gold Roger and, you know, inspiring more piracy than ever before.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I would be interested if we eventually learn, like, the the reason why he did that in the first place, like what made him think that was a good idea, what was his backstory, were his parents killed by pirates, were his children killed by pirates?
Were he and Gold Roger like
were they
best friends? Like kind of like
is
a Luffy
this gonna be
and
like a mirrored situation
between
where
Luffy and Kobe? Yeah, like they're like the previous generation who had this whole relationship going up, and then it led to this point where Garp like executed his
he's like,
pirate
I
friend.
don't want to do this,
And that will like sort of inform Kobe and Luffy's sort of relationship. And Garp will be this like, because like if like the king of the pirates, this like, again, there's sort of two father figures. There's Shanks, who is sort of the philosophy that Luffy is trying to embody, but there's also the person that the station that he wants to attain is king of the pirates, which is what Gold Roger was. So like that's sort of this thing that he's aspiring to. And if Kobe's trying to be an admiral or an admirable marine, then maybe they'll and Garp trying to pass down this thing. Maybe it'll be Kobe's responsibility to like break this chain of generational trauma, just like how Luffy is trying to break this chain of generational trauma with the image of pirates, where he's trying to become not a piece of shit murdering pirate, even though he did. We haven't seen what happened to Alvida's crew. Maybe they survived and they all floated anime or like Porco Rosso style, where they're all floating on these like planks of wood and they get rescued or something. We don't know what happened to them. But Luffy's trying not to be a piece of shit pirate. He's trying to embody this like good version of he's inspiring to be a good pirate, whatever that means. So maybe it's both of their responsibility to like, sever this chain of like evilness that has been this like warring thing for so long, and then unite together in some way, or at least coexist in a peaceful way. And pirates will be more about exploring, they'll be explorers and not really pirates.
Yeah, but I feel like that's hard because in order to like keep exploring, you kind of need money. And if you're out sailing around all the time, you don't really have a way to make money, so then that's why you steal it. Yeah.
Well, maybe they'll steal from the right people. Robin Hood pirates. Anyway, so that's really interesting. All the stuff that's being set up there in the long-term plot is very cool, and it's going to be really cool to see. I think we'll get a little bit more idea of where the direction is headed next episode with all that. Yeah. But speaking specifically about the plot of this shorter-term plot with Kaya and everything.
I really like her. She's so nice.
I really like Usopp.
I know. Actually, both of them together is so cute, and how he's, bringing her like this fake giant pearl. And it seems clear to me that she like knows that all of this is fake. I mean, she owns the shipyard. She knows that he's just working in the shipyard. Yeah. But she just likes the stories because she's really lonely, and he's the only one that cares enough to like break into her house and like avoid all of her staff. Yeah. And come in and see her.
Well, yeah, because she's classic rich girl who doesn't, it's all handed down. What she really cares about is people, and she doesn't care about all these things. That's the whole thing with Nami. So she really values that Usopp cares about her and not about what she can do for him.
Yeah. And what I think is gonna happen is I think she's gonna survive. They're gonna get rid of all these guys. Kobe's probably gonna help arrest the black cat pirates or whatever they were, some type of cat pirates.
Oh yeah, black cat pirate. Yeah, I see.
And then
because he had the claws.
And that girl was hissing like.
Yeah.
And the guy had like sharp teeth.
Okay, yeah, I didn't pick up on those parts. And he had the hairdo was kind of like cat ears.
Yeah, so they had. I think that's gonna happen, and then as a reward, she's gonna gift them the ship for saving her life, and then Usopp's gonna go with. She's gonna say, I want you to have a real adventure. You don't need to stay here and like keep me company and tell me stories. I want you to go have a real adventure
and then
come back and tell me, tell me about it later.
I really hope that's it, and it's not the more pessimistic option where they defeat the pirates and in her last breath she leaves everything to Usopp as this.
I mean, Luffy ate all the poison soup, so she can't get poisoned by it.
There's other poison.
I know, but
not just the soup, but
that was like the final poison. That was like. This is gonna take her out because the tea is like.
I mean, unless they poured the soup from her bowl back in, maybe they're gonna heat up her bowl of soup. I don't know. And they could just kill her. Like
they could.
Like it's the last straw. Maybe they'll just literally kill her and then blame it on Zoro. because he has the swords, and they'll
But
just
they
say,
dumped him down the well. So how are they going to explain him being dumped down the bottom of the well?
Well, they say, well, we killed him. We killed the murderer and then dumped him down the well, or he escaped. We killed the murderer, or we found her dead and he escaped.
Just
this
uses
guy with swords.
3 fingers because he has 3 swords.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I hope you're right, because I think you might be right if they're like, but they seem to they aren't shying away from death, which is something that I'm kind of surprised about.
But I just feel like they need this like character that is like at home rooting for them. You know what I mean?
I think it would be nice, but it would be really sad if like if like instead of bring the stories back is like, yes, I'll tell you about the stories one day when she's dead, and he's gonna go out and adventure and risk his life and all this kind of stuff to try and make all these memories and live for her, because she didn't get the chance to live because she died so young. And he got gifted the whole shipyard, and he got gifted that ship, so he's gonna set up some way. Maybe that old guy who's taking care of his mom, he'll like make him manage the shipyard, and he'll go out and make memories for her, but he'll still own it in deed. And then I don't know. Either way, I hope you're right, because my way is I think they're both equally plausible, and they both achieve like the same kind of like emotional thing. But I really hope I'm wrong, because I don't want that to happen. I want her to live. And for them, for it to be somebody that they could return to and something like that.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I just feel like it would be nice.
It would be really nice. I like that Nami is doing some learning. She's realizing that maybe it's not rich people that are bad, it's just bad people that are bad.
Yes.
Yeah. And that, here's this rich person who isn't an asshole and who is nice.
just like, oh, steal my stuff. That's fine with me.
And wants to donate to charity. Who just, oh, fine, yeah, steal all this shit. I don't really care. It's better if it's,
if I could get rid of it, I would. But my butler, for some reason, won't let me get rid of a single thing.
Yeah.
He won't let me spend a cent towards charity.
Yeah. I really love how they tied both plots together at the end. I wonder if it's this seems like it's the kind of thing that because of this adaptation, they were able to like really pull the threads together and like weave it a lot more like, and then
very
they meet in the middle.
cohesive,
Yeah, and it feels like, whoa, I wasn't expecting everything to like come together like that. I think they did a really, it feels like they did a really good job, because obviously it takes place over a much longer period, at least in the anime, and I imagine in the manga, than just 3 episodes, obviously. And I'm sure like when the Marines showed up, it must have been like, whoa, that's so crazy. But in this, it really feels like they are using this format to their advantage.
Yeah.
In the way that they plotted everything out, because there's a lot of decisions that are clearly being made about like how to arrange all of the different conversations and how to block the scene, how to put information. I imagine there's so many scenes that like give all the information and all of the like backstory that we're getting, but like maybe all the, I don't know, because I'm just guessing, but it feels like they're really doing a good job at like
condensing everything.
Yeah.
But I mean, obviously,
but we don't
they're
know.
Probably leaving like so much stuff out. But the way that it's being presented is, I don't feel like I'm missing anything.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's huge for an adaptation. I know that if you're watching this, you're like, oh, but they like missed out on this good joke or like this like crazy moment that was like so cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's really important, at least, that if someone new is watching, they don't notice that. They don't feel like, oh, I feel like something was missing, and then they
or
just like added. They like that kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah, it feels like, oh, it feels like this was meant, like that kind of went over my head. Or like those weird moments in Marvel movies where it just like somebody shows up on screen and then it's just silent, and it's an applause break for like people who know who this person is or something, and then you're just kind of sitting there like, I'm not like a big fucking nerd. I'm just watching this movie. Like why? All right. Oh, cool. Like, like something like that. There's not a lot of that in this, but I can see it's like there is that, but it's there, when those moments come along of like these little if you know moments, they're couched enough to where I don't know what they're saying, but I can tell there's room for that. Like if you're seeing a lot that we're not seeing, and that's such a careful balance to walk, because you don't want to feel like who's it being made for? Clearly this is being made for a new audience to get them into the whole series and everything, and to be sort of an entry point. But it's also just being made as its own thing, but it doesn't feel, again, because we don't know, but everybody's clearly happy with the show, so I can assume that like the decisions they're making are like
being made by someone who actually cares about the show enough.
That's really important, and it really makes me feel good as somebody who is just getting into it, that I'm not watching some shitty bootleg copy of the thing. That's
honestly, that was my biggest fear. I was afraid that if we watched the live action first, I wasn't going to want to continue because it was going to be bad and it was going to like taint my opinion. Now my biggest fear is that we're going to watch the anime and I'm not going to like it as much as this, because like all of the actors in this are like bringing so much to the table that I know the anime is going to have like other things that are going to be really good about it. But this just feels so like full of life and you know, they can really get a lot of emotional moments as well. Mm-hmm. It's really good.
It's really nice. And we're going to see more of it. But once again, if you want to check out our Patreon, how far will we be at this point on Patreon?
I don't know, because I don't know when...
I think by this point on Patreon, the whole show in uncut form should be available on our higher tier. And I think by the time next episode rolls around, we'll be posting the anime if we're on schedule. So don't quote me on that, but check out Patreon to see probably the rest of the live action at the very least. Mm-hmm. We're recording these way in advance. We're kind of scrambling, but yeah, check out our Patreon. Link in the description. Check out our main channel. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. I'm Carson.
I'm Lindsay.
Bye-bye.